Peace and love, Goddess Gang. It's your girl, the Vibe Priestess, tapping back in with y'all with more messages from Spirit. Just a little tarot wisdom with the Vibe Priestess. Okay, so you know we got to clear this energy. So to the Most High, the creator of all, God, Spirit, universe, angels, ancestors, spirit guides of divine light, I call in your unconditional love, guidance, and spiritual protection of divine light, and I call in your unconditional love, divine guidance, and spiritual protection over this space and over this reading. Allow me to be a vessel to channel your divine wisdom and guidance and call on your protection against any low vibrational being, demon, entity, evil eye, black magic, spell work, hoodoo, voodoo, hexes, or curses, and so mote it be. Ashe. All right, y'all. We are clearing the space and we are getting ready. Hey, J Red 85, welcome to the live. Thank you so much for tapping in, y'all. I'm setting the tone and the energy. Also, too, I'm gonna do a little sound bowl healing as well to clear the space and the energy. Okay, so just take a few deep breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Okay. All right, y'all. So yes, we cleared that energy in that space, and I just wanted to tap in with you guys to kind of share some downloads that I had this morning. Also too, I had a dream the other day and I forgot to talk about it in the last live, so I'm going to bring that back up as well, and we're just going to pull some messages from this. Okay, so what I was getting the other day, I had a dream. There were two ladies in the dream, and it seemed like their dogs escaped, or they had to let them loose, but they seemed pretty distraught. Okay, I did sense like sadness energy coming over them, and I was walking, and then they came rushing out of their home in panic. Okay, so what I received from this was possibly someone could be watching your home, sending chaos magic your way, trying to see how you're going to respond to this energy that they're sending your way. Also, I got remote view for some reason. So it's like someone could be surveillancing you, but when I like surveillancing someone is pretty simple, because when you're surveillancing someone, basically, you know, somebody could be watching your social media. Something that's really simple, really easy, you know, where it's not like they're actually surveillancing you. Maybe they're just on your social media or your Instagram or something like that. But the reality is you just got to protect your space, protect your energy, and be more vigilant. Make sure you're paying attention to your surroundings, okay? And ensuring that there's no one, you know, following you or watching you. You know what I'm saying? Just be vigilant when you're out. You know, be more aware, because it's a lot of just weirdos out here these days. You got to protect your energy, okay? So, let's see. Also, too, I also received this download, which it was basically about sigil magic, right? Because the sigil magic, like, it was just something that okay, because so somebody gave me a gift basically, okay, and I had received this gift, and you know, sometimes I can feel the energy of things, and I'm just kind of like, should I keep this or should I throw it away? You see what I'm saying? Because sometimes when you get things, it has energy attached to it already. The Real Shankies, thank you so much for tapping into the live today. So yes, when you take gifts from other people or belongings, or let's say, you know, something that's really big these days is like thrift shopping or consignment, repurposing, you know, those types of things, and you take in these old pieces of furniture or clothes or, you know, antique pieces, whatever it is, you have to always practice cleansing the energy of things, because it could hold the imprint of energy from somebody else that could be low vibrational, could have some type of negative entity or energy connected to it. And so you want to protect your space by just creating this routine of whenever you bring something new into your home, okay, especially if it's repurposed, to clear the energy, okay? Tap in, like, see how you feel about it as well. Like, is it bringing any type of energy in your home that you're not familiar with, okay? These are types of things that you want to start paying attention to, okay? Because what is a sigil, right? People, not everybody knows what a sigil is, but what a sigil is we'll use the dollar as an example, okay? So the sigil, the money, that dollar or any type of, you know, currency that you're using, it has a value to it, and it has all these symbols on it, okay? And they all are charged with some type of energy, okay? And the sigil is something that you pass from one thing to another. So when you pass it on to somebody, it's like it's like we're creating a currency. There's an energy flow that goes, and that's why they call money currency, okay? Because there's a flow of energy, right? So that's what we have to start paying attention to, is this flow of energy, right? If this person is flowing their energy to me, do I really desire this energy that they're flowing to me? There has to be a certain level of consciousness, okay, of the energies that we are interacting with, so we don't take energies on that are not of our own, okay? So that is something that is very important. So yes, when you go thrifting, when you go to a consignment shop, an antique shop, or even when friends repurpose things or they regift things or they give you things, okay, always tap into the energy of it and do your due diligence to cleanse the energy, neutralize the energy, you know what I'm saying, and make sure that it, you know, not altering the safe space and the energy that you created within your space and within your home, okay? So yeah, y'all, that's pretty much the downloads that I had this morning in regards to, like, just things that I, you know, just, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm asleep, but then I feel like I'm not asleep. And it's so weird because I'll, like, be laying in bed and I'm just getting these downloads, but I'm like, I'm lightweight in a meditative space, you know, like I'm not completely awake either, though. So it's just a weird thing that I've made it a point to, like, when I wake up, you know, to not lose those downloads or those channels that I received, and try to write it down so I can save them for the readings, you know, to see if anybody possibly resonates with that, okay? So Spirit, what messages do we have for the live today, Spirit? What messages do we have for the live today? Okay, we're just going to let Spirit guide us and tell us what it is, or what advice do we need to hear today, Spirit? What advice do we need to hear today, Spirit? What advice do we need to hear today, Spirit? Ooh, Spirit got a lot of messages for us. This is flying out. Spirit, what else? What else? Okay. Period. So hold on. We got them flying over here. Come on. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So periods. Okay. So we already coming out with the victorious Six of Wands, right? Pops out. We got the Six of Wands. Okay, we got the Eight of Wands. We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Seven of Pentacles. And we have the Six of Cups, okay? So this is giving like you're remaining victorious, okay, over maybe challenges that could be pushed your way, or this could be fast communication, because it's like, you know that there's this blessing coming in and you just sitting patiently waiting, okay? This is like this gratitude energy of like, I don't have to worry about nothing. Jay Tyson 54, thanks for joining the live. Yeah, it's like I'm sitting here sitting pretty, just waiting, knowing that I'm manifesting and I'm bringing in what it is that I desire. Okay, so it's like for the victory to come out and then this come out, right? And then it's like, this is coming, right? This is coming to you. And so you're just kind of like patiently waiting. Okay. This is going to bring you this emotional fulfillment you've been desiring, you've been wanting. Okay. You're going to be victorious over something. Okay. It's not really specifying yet. So let's dig deeper into this. Okay. But it's like you've overcome a lot of challenges. All right. And you've like the work that you've put in. Okay, to have this level of peace and grace and love in your heart. You see what I'm saying? The work that you put in to receive that, okay? It's showing that it's showing like you are definitely, I don't know, I'm kind of trying to read into this 7 of Pentacles, because you may not be happy about everything that you had to go through, okay? But it's showing that you have a new beginning, right? Now, this could be conflict, though. This could be conflict, but this could just be a new beginning in, new challenges, basically. When challenges come and arise, it's like here you are with your King of Cups energy, and you're unwavering in your emotions. Okay, you don't let things get out of whack and when you're dealing with challenges and obstacles. Okay, so this is somebody who's mastered their emotions and they've allowed themselves to be in control and keep themselves in a certain level of peace and calmness. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what this victory, okay, and this sense of peace, knowing that the blessings are coming in, right? That is the power of manifestation, okay? That's the power of manifestation. And with the King of Swords, this is like standing on business, okay? This is you. It's like you don't really care one way or another who likes it, who don't like it. Like, this is about your royalty, your peace. Hey, Vivia Lindsay. Hey, baby, welcome to the live. Thank you for joining in. With the King of Swords, this is all about you being on your throne, okay? Knowing that you're royal, but like not caring, just standing on your throne, doing you regardless of who is happy about it, regardless of how you make people feel about it, okay? It's irrelevant. It does not matter, okay? Because people are still, not people, but it doesn't matter because you know who you are, okay? You know what you stand for, and so it doesn't really matter. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you're cutthroat. You don't have a problem with because you lead with your truth. So if anybody got a problem with your truth, it just doesn't matter. That's just not your problem, okay? With the King of Wands too, this is you're putting your passion first, okay? And with you having a couple different kings, this could be a couple different people. I don't know if this is somebody trying to bring conflict to you, and you're just like, I'm focused. I'm like when you're in this zone of being, what's the word when you just zoned in, okay? You're zoned in to where it's like you don't even care about the people that have this negative, egotistical energy towards you, because that's the thing. See, you live in your authenticity and other people live in their ego. And that's what I'm seeing. It's like you're living in your truth when other people are egotistical trying to lead with that. You see what I'm saying? And your truth hurts people's egos, okay? They can't handle it, all right? The Lovers is just you being super passionate, okay? This is you being somebody who can be a companion. Like you're somebody who you can, or hold on, let me see. Because with the Lovers coming beside the King of Swords and King of Wands, okay? Now this could be a same-sex relationship, okay? Or this could just represent the energy behind that, okay? You could be a feminine that has more masculine energy, or a masculine that has more feminine energy. But either way it goes, with the Lovers coming in, it's kind of showing that there's some type of passion between this connection, okay? So we'll dig deeper into that. But with this is about confusion, and this is about, and it's about it could be self-imposed, or it could just be that, not having all the information, okay, to make a reasonable step forward as far as like how to remove yourself out of whatever this conflict could possibly be, okay? What else, Spirit? Yeah. But yeah, see, the Hierophant is all about conformity, okay? So this is when you're sitting there and you are literally just following the propaganda or the status quo, okay? So if you're just following the status quo, that's what the Hierophant is about. It's like you sitting up watching Fox News all day and you just letting the typical systematic programming control you. You see what I'm saying? But also with the Hierophant and the Lovers coming out, this could very well have to do with marriage. But like with this being in the middle, it's like I feel like there's an energy trying to come in between you and your divine partnership, or something trying to block that energy, okay? And it could be a King of Wands trying to get in the way of that. King of Wands represents Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo, okay? King of Swords represents Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, okay? King of Cups is Scorpio, and you got all three of the kings. The only king that we do not have yet is the King of Pentacles, so it might come out here. But with the King of Cups, that is a Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer are the water signs, okay? But yeah, so this is just about you not conforming, okay? Knowing your power, knowing that you're the magician, okay? Knowing that with you having the power to control your situation, because as above, so below, you connect to the Most High, okay? But you are also connected to the physical. Hey, Deontay Fit, thanks for joining the live. Yeah, like you typically are in the space where you know how to manifest, okay? You know how to pray to the Most High, and you know how to be patient, and you know how to have that faith that God is working things out, and in due time, these things will come into fruition for you. So it's like you be unbothered, or you don't allow yourself to get worried, even when things look like, you know what I'm saying? Even when you can't even really see or predict the betterment of the situation, or how you're going to find yourself getting out of this obstacle. It's like you just have an unwavering faith that allows you to, and that's why the Most High just keep blessing you. You know this, Ani, right? Hello, hey, cuz, what's going on, family? Thank you so much for vibing and tapping into the live, cuz. Yes, continue to pop in and show your love and support. I always got some positive wisdom to show you when you pop into the live. So thank you for coming to show your support, love. I love you, cuz, and I hope I get to see you soon. I know you out there on the West Coast, right, or something, but hopefully we get to catch up soon. Maybe you'll be back on this side, okay? I'm in South Florida now. I'm South Florida. But yes, temperance, okay? This is about keeping the Most High, keeping your angels, okay, in alignment with you, okay, guiding you. Temperance is about balance, keeping your emotions grounded, okay, when you're going through challenges and things like that, not allowing those things to take the lead, okay, because that's how you get yourself in situations where you be confused, or you're out of control, or you're disappointed, right, in the things that you did manifest, okay? Because people don't realize the power that we have in manifesting, but even if we don't practice manifestation, you see what I'm saying? Even if we don't practice manifestation, what happens is that we're still going to manifest. It's just we're going to manifest in a space where we are not manifesting towards what we really desire to create, right? Okay, because you said LOL word, trying to escape. Yes, because I get it. You know, it's really a matter of just making a decision and taking a leap of faith, because I know how it is, but I know you got other pieces too. It ain't just you, so that sometimes, you know, you got to make it make sense. But I know everything is working out for you. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to you making a decision, it just takes some time. Sometimes marinate on it, and when it feels right, you know what I'm saying, make that move. Okay, I'm wishing the best for you. I really hope that you are able to escape from whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? But like, this is about collaboration too. So for this to come out, maybe there's somebody that you could collaborate with to make that happen. Okay, maybe there's somebody, you know what I'm saying, that's also on the same page where y'all can come together and make that happen. Okay, but that's what this is about. It's showing that spirit is willing things in. Okay, this is like a blessing. Okay, so spirit be trying to help, but sometimes we just don't see that blessing. Like sometimes we so focused on, damn, like, this is not what I wanted, God, you know, whatever, that we can't see that God is right here handing us exactly what we asked for, okay, and putting us in the space with other people that we can collaborate with that will also help us bring that into life, bring it into fruition. But we ourselves have to realize we're the magician and that we have all the tools that we need. We tell ourselves that we don't have everything that we need when really we do. Okay, when we have the Most High, we have everything that we need. When we have the faith, we have everything that we need. Okay, it's just we have to have faith in the Most High, but we also have to have faith in ourselves. You see what I'm saying? Hey, Elite Familia, thank you so much for tapping into the live. So yeah, Spirit, what other messages do we have? What other messages do we have, Spirit? Knight of Swords. So Knight of Swords, yes, fast communication coming in. Okay, it could be also fast. This could be something coming in where it's like an epiphany moments are coming in where you have a level of clarity. Okay, but I don't know, lately this Knight of Swords has been given a different low vibrational energy, like some type of confrontation or negative communication coming in. Okay, and it came in after the Three of Pentacles. So this could be like, you know, this could be arguments within a community of people, of friends, you know, family, something like that. So I don't know what that's about. Let's see. Get some more about this Knight of Swords. What else, Spirit? Yeah, it's real, like, so we got the Knight of Swords and we got the Page of Swords, okay? And then we got the Queen of Cups. So this is like giving, like, people are like trying to combat you know, leveling up, or it's like they don't want to see you leveling up. But this Knight of Swords and this Page of Swords, this is all petty energy. Like, Page of Swords is petty. Like, they're like petty with their words, you know what I'm saying? They'll withhold information from you just to know that it's going to slow you down in your progress, okay? And the Knight of Swords is they'll come in with negative confrontation and want to argue and things like that. You see what I'm saying? But the Queen of Cups is somebody who's nurturing her emotions. She don't even play like that. She be on her own, like, she's so focused. You see her focused on her chalice. You see what I'm saying? She's not even concerned about these folks that's trying to bring any type of confrontation or drama. You see what I'm saying? Or it's like, it's just like you don't care what people have to say because you so busy focused on what it is you need to do while you working on yourself, building yourself up, that all of whatever the little naysayers and people that got something to say or want to want to have something negative to say about you, because if it's not them coming to you with some type of argument, it's just negative talk behind your back. But you don't even, like I said, behind your back, you're not even focused on that because you too busy working on yourself, working on, you know what I'm saying, whatever your goals are, and you're unbothered. You're not even paying attention. You know what I'm saying? And the reality is, like, these people, if they were really your true supporters, then they wouldn't even be seeing this in a negative connotation to have something to say. You see what I'm saying? It would just be more, people would be more supportive, you know, of your hard work and what you're doing to build yourself up. But that's the thing. Not everybody want to see you built up. Okay? Not everybody want to see you thriving. You see what I'm saying? People be wanting to see you struggling, okay, for whatever reason, because it make them feel better. But this is about wish fulfillment, okay? And this is about spirit ushering in this wish fulfillment for you, okay? And this is about your hard work towards, I keep saying wish fulfillment, but I mean emotional fulfillment, okay? This is about you being happy within, okay? Like, you're not looking for an outside source for you to feel fulfilled. You're not looking for somebody, you know, you're not looking for anything outside of yourself to bring you peace and happiness, okay? And so, not everybody understand that, especially if you come from a place where you've always been that, you've always put yourself on the back burner to everybody else. Well, now you starting to put yourself first. Not everybody gonna be feeling that, though. Not everybody want to see you, because they got used to that. They got accustomed to that, and they was benefiting from it, right? And now that's not what you own, motherfuckers might have something to say about it. But it's like, here you are, steady working, steady focused, steady working towards your emotional fulfillment, and you don't care. It's just like, okay, whatever. You have the right to feel how you want to feel. You see what I'm saying? But you're walking away. And this is you walking away from people that you have emotional bonds and connections too, but you're ready to walk a new journey, because it's not fulfilling you, okay? And you're starting to realize, right? Things are starting to be revealed. Revelations are happening, okay? You're starting to see, like, these people are not even my supporters. These people don't even really fuck with me like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, why would I continue to keep sacrificing my own self over and over and over again for motherfuckers who are ungrateful and don't appreciate what you bring and just want to, you see what I'm saying? It's like, it doesn't make sense for you to continue to put yourself on the back burner, where you have to keep repeating these cycles, because God keeps trying to get you to see that you need to put you first. Stop trying to cater to everybody and neglect your needs, right? Yeah, cuz, well, that's me. Hey, Fleet324, welcome to the live. Hey, Two Black, welcome to the live in Elite Familia. Yeah, cuz, that's what I'm saying. This is for you. You see what I'm saying? This is what it's about. It's like, now that things are being revealed and you starting to see things more clearly, because there was like blinders, you know, at one point over your eyes where you couldn't really see it. But now you see it for what it is, and now it's time to start putting you first. It's time to start not feeling bad when people got attitudes or feel some type of way towards you, because you know you coming from a good place. You know you're healing yourself. You know you focus on you, because who else is going to focus on you if you don't? Nobody, you know what I'm saying? You didn't always put yourself on the back burner. So we not doing that no more. And that's how you know who your real supporters are, because they'll still be there when you go through your process of healing yourself and figuring you out. You see what I'm saying? And the ones who not there, and the ones that got an issue with you doing that, fuck them. Fuck them. You hear me? Because at the end of the day, it's about your peace, it's about your happiness, it's about your sanity, and it's about you not being used up and people not fucking appreciating you. You see what I'm saying? We're not doing that no more. You see what I'm saying? Hey, Uli, Bombay, Ling, Shoni, thank you so much for tapping into the live. So yeah, exactly. Because these people are demons, or they have demon attachments, and so they see your light and they start to try to attach to you. You see what I'm saying? And then those demons become your demons. And then now you're trying, you continue fighting all that drama and all, you know what I'm saying? Trying to stay positive, stay light. But it's like people draining you of your energy, okay? These people also they're negative attachments. People that you got to say, you know what? It is what it is. I got to move forward with my life. And I release you in love. Like, it ain't no hard feelings. Hey, Kalila Music and Soft Light 3000. Thank you so much for tapping into the live. You see what I'm saying? So it's about releasing those demons, you know, those attachments, those bad habits, those toxic people, whatever it is, you got to eliminate. You see what I'm saying? Because this is where we're at a place where we're ready for stillness. We're ready for peace. We're ready for rejuvenation. We're ready for therapeutic, you know, reflections where we can learn ourselves more and realize, like, we want healing. Hi, what you're saying is perfectly aligned with what I needed to hear. Thank you. Thank you, Goddess. I really appreciate your confirmation, and I'm glad that you came here just in time to hear this message, because this is for y'all. This is especially for y'all, especially the empaths who've been putting themselves on the back burner their whole life. You see what I'm saying? And being underappreciated, right? That was one thing that was always like, you know, you see yourself in this positive light. You know that you're a good person, but like, people will not appreciate that, right? But you had to change this perception, because at first you used to look at yourself and question who you was as a person, because you like, damn, I know I had nothing but good intention, but these people, they're not, you know, they have whatever, this negative perception of me or whatever. But it's irrelevant, because people can think whatever the fuck they want to think. You know your heart and you know where you're coming from, okay? So this was like an awakening that we had to change our perception, to know that it's not me, it's them, right? A lot of people like to make it seem like it's you, like you have a problem, like you're not doing something right, or like, no, like those people are literally trying to humble you in a sense where they want to keep you at a level where energetically you do not surpass them. You see what I'm saying? Or whatever that is. Everybody got their own motives, but at the end of the day, it's irrelevant. We have to have our perception of ourselves, and whatever anybody else's perception, that's their right. They have that. They can have that perception. Beats and Bloods, thank you so much for joining the live. Yeah, so this is us changing our perception about how we view people who have something negative to say about us, knowing that we're coming from a good place. So it's the point where we have to start changing our perception as what it really is. It's not me. It's you. It's them. Or not that we have to point the finger at anything or anyone, but we got to stop internalizing things and making it seem like it's our fault, or starting to, now we beating down on ourselves. You know, now we're self-conscious because we're people pleasers and we trying to make everybody else happy instead of our damn selves. And we're not doing that anymore, okay? Because how can we give the proper love and the proper healing to others when we haven't properly loved and healed ourselves? And to properly love and heal ourselves is to pour into ourselves so we can pour into others from a full cup, not an empty cup. So that way we're not feeling drained. We're not feeling resentful after when we don't feel appreciated, because now we sitting up here with the shit in the stick because we was pouring so much into others and neglecting ourselves. You see what I'm saying? So that's the point. It's like, it's okay to be, you know, this loving person and to help other people and everything, but it's not okay when you're sacrificing your own well-being. You see what I'm saying? It don't work like that. You know what I mean? Because then it's like, well, damn, you know, you're not really putting your, you're not really showing the universe that, yeah, I love myself and I deserve these things that I want to wish into my life, because you keep putting other people as a priority over what God has destined for you. You see what I'm saying? But with this 10 of Swords, this is in the past, okay? This is like hitting rock bottom, and the only way up is like, the only way to go is up. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like you're in that place where you're like, okay, I've shifted my perception. I took my time of stillness, and now I realize how important it is for me to shift out of these ways that I've been allowing this, you know, I've been allowing this, it's kind of like a control or this manipulation over me, because I'm not holding my space, holding my power as far as who I am, because I'm letting other people say, you know, or have this, it's like a level of authority, you know what I'm saying? Or a level of people feeling superior over you. You see what I'm saying? And in a sense, you kind of allow that when you don't stand on business or stand in your square about what you stand for and who you are, and putting your standards and your boundaries first before pleasing other people, trying to make everybody happy. Like, nah, fuck that. We making ourselves happy now, and death to that bullshit. Okay, it's transformation though. It's like the phoenix rising when we shift, right? From one cycle to the next. This is you, like we talked about, for this to be the 10 of swords and then this death to come out. This is definitely transformation, and that new experiences are coming in. Okay, but we need to be able to open our eyes to be able to see when the blessings are coming in. Okay, we can't sit around and just expect that when we come up into this new, like, when we have to be aware of the transformation. Okay, like, manifestation does have to do with us matching the frequency of which we wish to desire and will into our lives. So it's like, if we sitting around and we know that all these things are transforming around us, but we still sitting in this energy, right? We still sitting in this energy, not even seeing the blessing that God had got back here, because we so counting all the non-blessings, counting all the stresses, counting all the negative bullshit that we, everyday mundane things. My bills got to get paid. Oh, I got to make sure I got to pay for the school program that I got to put my kids in. Like, whatever the fuck it is, right? This is all we sitting around. So we can't see when God and Spirit got something for us, because we're too damn systematic. We too worried about the systematic structure of things that we don't even include God anymore. Like, when are we going to start realizing that God, in the power of God, there is nothing that is impossible, okay? That's what I be trying to get people to understand. Is like, people think that you got to sit here and you got to be in this matrix to fucking live and to thrive, you know what I'm saying? But when you have unwavering faith, there's nothing that can stop you. You see what I'm saying? And when because, and also, it's like you have to have faith, but also be putting that work in, to let God know that I hear you. I know what you wish for me as well, and in my desires and in my purpose, and it's like a co-creation where we're working together to ensure that we're willing what God wants for us, but we are willing what we want for us, because we know that's what God wants for us as well. You see what I'm saying? Hey, Nguchi We Trust, thank you for joining the live. This crazy how spot on with what I've been going on, cuz. Thank you so much for the confirmation too, cuz. I really appreciate that. And I'm glad that I can give you some empowered words, you know what I'm saying, to guide you in this situation, okay? Because we got to start putting ourselves first. We can't let people keep using us as no fucking doormats. You see what I'm saying? And with the Page of Cups, it's like people be trying to come and offer you some little bullshit. And it's like, people know your value, but they want to give you less than what you worth, because they feel like you're going to settle for it because you're just too fucking nice. You see what I'm saying? Hey, Lexus JH, thank you so much for joining the live, right? So this is somebody coming with, they have asked, and they not really coming with something that's really valuable. You see what I'm saying? But then they got it all in a cup, trying to make, like, dress it all up. Like, look what I got. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, typically that might have impressed you in the past, but now it's like, nah, baby, like, we transformation. We big boy, big girl status now. You see what I'm saying? We didn't raise our standards, and we didn't raise our values and our morals, and we not just settling for what motherfuckers is coming. You see what I'm saying? We not just settling for that no more. You know what I mean? So it's just like, now motherfuckers got attitudes and shit. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is big mad because you shifting up your energy to be in alignment with your power, and you standing in your power. People don't like it when you all of a sudden know who the fuck you are, and when you all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, stop playing the little bullshit games and, feeding in, or just that you have a level of awareness now, that you're awake and you see. Hey, Ian George, Sowell, I be trying so hard with your little tag, but thank you so much for joining the live again, love. But yes, like, period. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, people do not like it when you start prioritizing yourself when you never did before. And they're like, what? What it got into this bitch? She thinks she this, she thinks she that. And ain't nothing wrong with that. You see what I'm saying? Well, thank you. Thank you for helping me correct that. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes. But yeah, like people don't really like that when you learn, that what's more important, and it's not people pleasing. It's you pleasing your soul, pleasing the Most High, pleasing what's in alignment with your journey and your purpose. And these people not always aligned with that. And so it is what it is. You just got to keep it moving, right? With the Queen of Wands, okay? And we already have the King of Wands out here. So I'm seeing partnership, okay? So here's a few things, right? I'm seeing either you could be transforming this situation, and that your transformation in this new phase, you're going to find your divine partner. This person is going to be super passionate. You guys are going to share, because the Lovers is out here too, okay? And you got the Six of Cups out here. So this is somebody who's going to be very compassionate, loving, caring, things like that, okay? Now, with the Queen of Wands coming in. So it could either be that, or it could be all of this drama that's tied into the gossip and the people trying to delay the progress and things like that of your growth and development. Now, this could also be that this could be somebody who was cloaked as your divine partner, or somebody that tried to play the role like they was coming. But like I said, they came with some less than what they really was able to provide. Like they try to play like, yeah, I'm a king, I do this and I could do that, or I'm a queen and I'm in this and I. And really, you was really a page. You wasn't even at that level. You wasn't ready to meet a queen or a king or an emperor or empress. You see what I'm saying? They weren't ready for that. You see what I'm saying? So this is just the world. This is coming in and just saying, like, I'm in my protective bubble right now. I'm protecting myself from the bullshit. What's going on around me is like with the Most High protecting me. It's not like I have to have all the answers, but I do know one thing is that I am working on myself so that way you see what I'm saying, can have access to what the world and what spirit and what the universe has for me. You see what I'm saying? So that's beautiful. I'm going to actually pull some advice because I just don't be using my angel decks. I should use another deck to just get some advice. So I'm going to ask the angels what advice we can get y'all. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this reading. Okay. So spirit, what messages? Or angels, rather. What messages do we have for the live today? What messages? These are like so fresh, boy. We love a new fresh deck. Okay, so 2 came out, right? So what I have is thanks and beauty. So this is from the angels, okay? The angels say, cultivate gratitude. There is a saying that if you have forgotten the language of gratitude, you have forgotten the language of happiness. Embracing the angel of thanks can magically transform your life. If you feel a rising sense of despair, if you feel jealous of others, if you feel left behind, forgotten, or sad for no reason at all, don't let another moment of your life go by without asking the angel of thanks to break through and bring you meaning and joy. For at least 3 weeks, spend a few moments each day concentrating on what you have to be thankful for in your life. Focus on your blessings. If you can't think of anything, connect to feelings of awe and wonder, because gratitude is never far behind. Find everyday things that make you smile, perhaps a sunset or a beautiful painting. Let those feelings of wonder naturally flow into feelings of thankfulness. Then that's right, going on along. Like, gratitude is your attitude, okay? That's the type of energy we have to keep, okay? To ensure that we're letting God know, yes, I see what you're doing for me, God. That's like, that helps build up your own personal faith. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like, when you give thanks to God, it's like you being like, damn, God, you starting to realize what he's doing for you in your life, and you're confirming that and you're affirming that, okay? So then that builds up your faith, knowing that God got my back. Look how he keep on blessing me. You see what I'm saying? Like, God will put you in situations of isolation, rock bottom, all of these things, because God really only wants you to seek him to help you out of that. You see what I'm saying? But it's like everybody be trying to use all these other means and they don't even go to God. You know what I mean? And then we try to blame God when a situation don't pan out the way that they wanted it to. You see what I'm saying? Keep on keeping on, cuz I'm going to head to work. I love you. All right, cuz I love you too. Thank you so much for chatting with me, cuz. Yes, the last advice is going to be beauty, okay? See yourself with loving eyes. It is often said that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Ask the angel of beauty to help you see what is truly beautiful within yourself. If you find it hard to see your own inner beauty, others will find it harder to see too. The world is guided by the vision you have of yourself. Beauty is that elusive spark of kindness, generosity, joy, and love that twinkles in your eyes and radiates out from your heart. If you feel unattractive, let this angel wrap loving wings around you and connect you to the mesmerizing beauty of your soul. Every time you focus on your own radiance, your beauty will grow. As well as looking within, cultivate beauty around you as often as you can. Spend time in nature. If your living or working environments are untidy, do all you can do to declutter and introduce elegance and beauty. Surround yourself with colors that inspire and uplift you, such as orange, green, pink, blue, and purple. Beauty is your natural state, your birthright. Raise yourself up in every moment. So yes, y'all, that's what I'm talking about. So we talked about that as well in the reading, where it's just you have to have high confidence. You have to believe in yourself. You have to put yourself first, okay? And see yourself within loving eyes, okay? So this is very much about bigging yourself up. We just talked about this the other day, where you have to start looking at yourself and affirming your greatness every day, okay? And just making sure that you know your power, knowing who you are, you know what I'm saying? Knowing how you, your presence when you walk in a room, your energy. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of those people that when I walk in a room, I am going to shift the energy in the room, okay? When I walk in the room, and I'm not one of those people that's just looking and waiting for somebody to say hey to me. Like, I'm going to walk in the room and I'm going to dominate the energy. I'm going to speak. If I walk in the room and ain't nobody saying and everybody looking dumb, hey, everybody, how's it going? Da-da-da-da. I'm going to set the tone of the energy in that space. And when you start having that type of confidence in yourself, then you start realizing that everybody just really trying to, like, because I remember I used to have a friend that always be like, oh, this person didn't speak to me. This person didn't speak to me. And I'm like, the reality is everybody's sitting around waiting for somebody to speak to them. You see what I'm saying? It's like, just like you thought that you didn't speak to them, they thought that you, or just like you thought they didn't speak to you, they thought you didn't speak to them, because the reality is it's a two-way street here, okay? I got to see you, you got to see me. If you didn't speak and I didn't speak either, we both got the same mindset about it. You see what I'm saying? So I don't never had a problem to walk into a room and say, hey, everybody, how's it going? You know what I'm saying? It's like God speaks through you. Thank you. I receive that. I affirm that. I agree with you, okay? This is messages from spirit. You know, God, I channel and I definitely communicate with God on a regular basis and ask him to use me as a vessel. So thank you so much for that confirmation, love. I really do appreciate you, because you definitely been rocking with me too since I started this live, and I want to pay attention to those people that been my day ones and really been supporting, and I really appreciate that. So yes, y'all, I hope that really gave y'all some type of uplifting motivation to keep y'all pushing, keep y'all going, okay? I want to send y'all all kind of love, and I actually have this project that is pretty much almost complete. I got a few more little kinks to work out, but here soon I'm gonna have some stuff for y'all, so just keep an eye out. I'll make sure to let y'all know when I'm ready to release my little project to you guys, okay? But I am excited about it. But yes, y'all, peace and love. Thank y'all so much for being here, and I'm gonna see you guys next time. All right, mwah, mwah.